Yeah, I'll parsec. Let's parsec.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Give you the right screen.
Tight. Oh, hey, are we live?
Oh, yes, we are.
Man, fuck Bleach. All right. Just coming out with my hot take. That's gonna be the new. Oh shit! It's just a hot take.
Yep. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I like these very large teeth you're painting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one on the left kind of does look like a tooth, doesn't it? I was just painting object. The others are supposed to be like some kind of stone bricks or something, stone blocks. But yeah.
Like mouth stones.
Yeah, teeth are just mouth stones.
Yeah. And mouth stones. Ah, mouth stones. This over here. Whoa. I'm wondering if the like viewer count thing, you know, the little stick figure man with the number next to it. It looks weirdly washed out to me. I don't know why. I don't know if I've been looking at vibrant colors for too long. That it just kind of looks.
Okay. I'm trying to
more
think
pink
of what
than
you're
red.
talking about.
On your chat, you know, it's got the little man. Like one person watching.
Okay, I'm going. Okay. Are you in dark mode?
Yep.
Take a screenshot of it. I'm curious.
Like it's probably just me. It looks like weirdly like coral colored. I could have sworn it was more red.
No, that's the way mine looks too. I don't know.
I've probably just been looking at this like bright pink color.
I think this is like, I'll be honest with you. I think this is the first time I've ever looked at that. Like I always go into
I watch it like a fucking hawk.
I always go into theater mode when I'm watching a stream. So and I like
Wait.
so I
I don't ever do that.
yeah, theater mode
cool.
just makes it a
Hey.
little bigger. Yeah, it's like it just fills everything except for the chat. It's nice.
It gets rid of that weird coral counter thing.
Exactly. Yeah, like I never look at someone's viewer count, and I sure as hell don't look at my own.
I do both
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Yeah. I used to pay attention to viewer count, and it stressed me out, so I just stopped doing it.
Well, I don't even like it. I don't even know what it means, honestly. Because it's like
very
one person,
inaccurate.
you'll have like 8 people in your chat,
Yeah.
and 3 of them are talking, and it's like,
Yep.
what do you mean?
Yeah, it's extremely inaccurate, so like, there's no use.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to try to replicate some of the scenes that I saw in this dream I had. This
Gonna
is...
describe the dream.
Yeah, I will. This is going to be kind of tough for me because I very seldom draw or paint directly from imagination or memory. Like, usually I will come up with any concepts kind of like as I'm drawing, and I don't have like a clear vision of what I'm doing going in. I have a vague idea, but it's not like I have this image in my head and I want to replicate it. Like I used to do that. It didn't work very well, so I just kind of stopped doing that. But yeah, this time I have a very clear image I want to create, so we'll see how that goes. And I haven't done like painting in a long time, where I don't plan on sketching. I think I'm just going to try painting and see how it goes.
Sure.
Haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
So and I'm also going to try to paint in black and white tone values instead of doing color, and to just colorize it afterwards. That's another thing that I haven't done before, but I want to try. So yeah. So
Sounds
yeah,
good.
basically this dream was kind of like a game concept. It had this woman in a black dress with a lantern, and she was walking down this dark forest path. It was kind of like a dirt road sort of situation. And along the way, there was various like abandoned buildings. Some were, old wooden buildings. Some were made of stone. And they were very dark inside, and you could like walk inside. And one of the reasons for doing that is because there was something chasing you. There's some kind of something. And so, there was this concept of hiding from it. There was also a little part where you could like swing your lantern, and there was like a little like trail of fire. I don't know what you could do with that, but there's potential. But anyway, but like one of the main goals and concepts of this game was to find like baby animals, abandoned like puppies and things like that, and put them in a little basket, and then you carry them to town and you try to get them adopted. And like it was actually really cute. So it was like this weird combination of this really cute animal helping game, and also there's something horrific following you and you have no idea what. So
I think this is such a cool concept for a game, and I really like... Okay. My biggest issue with horror games, horror movies, all that stuff, is that you kind of don't really catch a break. It's all horror all the time.
yeah,
I really
and
like this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you do the scary shit. You're being chased by something. And you've got these vulnerable, helpless animals that you're trying to save and bring back. But then you go back to town and everything's fucking cool. And
Yeah,
and
exactly.
now you're doing like a shopkeeper sim.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how I imagined it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
And
had
so
this. I
it's kinda
had
like
this idea of like standing in the middle of the town, and just seeing people walk by and talking to them and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
This is kind of like, did you ever play or hear of Moonlighting?
That seems vaguely familiar.
It's a pixel art game. Came out like, I don't know, some number of years ago. At least 3, I would imagine. Probably more. Top-down perspective. I know it's like you are a person who either owns or works in an item shop, and you are selling to customers, and like people come in, they're like, I need herbs for
Yeah,
healing.
yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. And then when you close the shop, you're like, gotta go restock, and you strap on your fucking sword and you go into
Yeah,
the dungeon
yeah.
and you gather more items to bring back and sell.
Yeah, and
And it's
there's
kinda cool.
I know there's like several games that kind of have that concept of like the other side of an RPG where you're the shop owner instead of the hero and things like that.
Yeah.
And like it's actually really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But this is cool because A, as we spoke about before, this would not likely be a pixel situation.
Right.
This would probably be a full 3D, and I think that's really cool because you don't see that a lot, like outside of what the Atler series
Yeah, yeah.
which I don't know. They're fine, but they're fun for a little bit and then they get super boring.
Right.
Um, but also like the concept itself is it's not you're on the other side of an RPG. It's its own unique thing.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
this fourth wall breaking like hey games. It's a game,
Yeah, exactly.
which I think is very cool.
Yeah, yeah. And gosh, what was I going to say? Oh no.
It's
Well,
about games.
basically just like I like the concept because it's relatively simple in a lot of ways too. And I think that's okay for a game sometimes.
I think it's perfect for a game like simple. There's nothing wrong with simplicity.
Yeah.
And not everything has to be super complicated, no matter what I say with the shit I get up to. But I also feel like it is it's simple in its mechanics maybe, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be simple in its gameplay, I guess.
Yeah,
If that
yeah.
makes sense. Like just because you basically have like what walk, run, swing lantern, who knows what that does.
Mm-hmm.
And probably works like the lantern in Link to the Past, maybe.
Yeah.
Swing to light.
Yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
and then like what? Pick up animal, sell animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or, whatever. Like I feel like this is all about atmosphere. And
Yes. And
that
that
can
is
be a
definitely.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because that's definitely what this dream was all about. It was all about the atmosphere.
Hmm.
And it wasn't until after. Oh yeah, now I want to zoom with the scroll wheel. Now that I've changed it to change brush size.
Oh, sorry.
No. But it wasn't until after I woke up from the dream and started thinking back on it, I started thinking, why are there so many abandoned baby animals? Like, is whatever's chasing you going after animals, or is it going after baby animals? And that's why you have to protect them? Like,
Or is it just its domain,
Yeah,
Is
that
it
could
just
be it
like
too.
the apex predator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, and like the nature of whatever this thing is. Like, okay, so in your dream, did you ever see it?
No, not at all. There
Okay.
was, not even a glimpse. There wasn't even a sound. It was just kind of a presence and a knowing that there's something there.
Oh, God, that's unnerving.
I know, right? It was.
Like, so I wonder from a gameplay perspective, we have to think about like what is that. You have to teach the player a lesson at some point, I feel like. You
Right.
can't just, the Jaws effect of not showing is great, and I think most of the game can get by on that.
Yeah, but
But
they
there
can only
has to
work for so
be
long. Yeah.
Yeah,
Has to be
yeah,
a risk
and there has to
factor.
be like like how does it get you
Yeah.
is what I wonder, and that's something very interesting to explore
Mhm.
too.
Yeah. I feel like it very well could and maybe should be a thing where however it does get you and stop you doesn't necessarily show it, but that is not to say that it shouldn't be shown. But I think that whenever it is shown, it should be not very often, like just I don't know. I think it could be hinted at. I think at some point maybe you could see it, maybe not. But yeah, I feel like the mystery aspect is kind of important, but without it just being invisible creature too. Like, you don't necessarily want that.
Yeah, I think that when it comes to games, sometimes okay, so you could do like if you never saw this thing, it's just like you hear the sound, you hear
Hmm.
like or like a heartbeat sound or whatever to show that your character is freaking out.
Yeah.
And then like a poison gas almost. You just start like your health goes down.
Oh, that's
you know?
true. That could work. Yeah.
And like that can definitely work, but that frustrates me in a way
True.
that I don't.
Things like that can be very frustrating. That is a good point.
Yeah, like it's just like at some point it starts to feel cheap. Like oh come on, like how is I fucking supposed to know there's a
Hmm.
goddamn monster? I can't see it. Just suddenly I like walked through the door, my heartbeat went up, and I fell over.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, the
exactly.
monster didn't get me. I had a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point too, because like there are things like that in some games, and it definitely can be frustrating, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was going
Yeah.
to say earlier. It was in
Oh.
association with the kind of like lighthearted aspects, and just selling or getting animals to be adopted and things like that. And that kind of contrast, and like I usually always find those things more unsettling when you have like a lot of older Nintendo games are famous for it, where you have a relatively bright normal game, but like it's the creepy sections like where you have to go through a graveyard, or most of Majora's Mask. Yeah, like Zelda. Or there's other Nintendo games that do it too, but Zelda's a great example where like those are the things that stick with you because they're like less expected, because it's that tonal difference. Like that's what makes it feel more real in a way, is the fact that it's not like this all the time, but sometimes you have to deal with something that's just really bothersome and horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, the proper handling and portrayal of a horror monster, so to speak, is such a tricky thing. It really is.
Yeah.
Especially in a video game, because you have that interaction aspect, and it's so easy to make things frustrating.
It certainly can be, and like yeah, I feel like if it was a little more okay, all right. Well, here's a question that maybe can kind of help to figure this out. What do you think the lantern does aside from light up dark places?
That is a good question. The fact that there is some kind of swing, it could be for just lighting things, but it could be used for some sort of combat. Limited, but it's possible.
Yeah.
If nothing else, just warding off something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that could be done. Oh, I got a new patron. Damn.
Oh,
I
hell
got a
yeah.
new patron at the $5 level.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Cool.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Maybe we can finally get some requests going on. I'm definitely still eyeballing that $10 tier. Maybe I want to appear in the comic.
Well, you could certainly do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could make that tier display. That would
I
be
know, right?
ideal.
I wonder what the optimal way of doing this would be. I'm starting to wonder if like I should start with a black canvas and then erase, considering how much dark I'm dealing with here. I'm not sure.
I know what you mean, but I think that painting the stuff will give you more options if you do want it to be in color.
I feel like it would sort of be the same result in the end. Because I'm, you know, making a lot of these sections dark and black anyway. But the other way, that dark and black would already be there. I don't know.
My, the reason that I would do it the way that you're doing it
Mm-hmm.
is because that way what I would do when it came to be color time is paint the color underneath it and then and make this like a soft light or hard light layer. And I feel like that would be the thing. But of course, I mean, that's just what I would do.
Yeah, I was thinking of
and if
doing an
you're-
overlay over top instead, but yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
true. What you're
That
saying.
also works. Yeah. Two very different ways to get a similar result.
Yeah. Yeah, like I just did all that, but how would it work if I just, like for this section over here, if I just did this already dark section here. And then from there,
So excited I got a new patron.
yeah, that's
Wow.
awesome. Any idea where they came from?
Yeah, they came from that the Discord server I joined
Oh.
the other day.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That's just so sweet. She definitely didn't have to give me money. I mean, I see. Why do I do that? Why do I try to talk people out of giving me money?
Seriously,
when they
like,
they do it willingly.
yeah, they know exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They do it because
Yeah.
they want to.
That's true. All right. I'll stop trying to dissuade her.
Good. Thank you.
Uh, and I'll start going and continuing to work on Hot Scramble J.
Hell
Sorry,
yes.
J Hot Scramble. Don't want to misname myself.
Hey, Bentley. I know, right? She definitely deserves it.
Hey Bentley, how you doing? I'm so glad to see more of you.
I know, right? Makes me happy.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop doing it because it's stupid. It's a dumb.
There
It's
you
a
go.
dumb.
It's a dumb.
Hey, it's a dumb. Hey, what's the matter, you? It's a dumb. 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 I'm doing pretty good. Kind of cold. But that's
Aw.
not weird. How you doing, Vinny?
I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to get these ideas out before they fade away in my brain.
Yes. My thinking is that as long as you are, like through the course of this stream, as long as you are working on them,
Mhm.
then they will probably be conscious enough that they won't fade. That's how it is with me, at least.
Yeah.
What you might do is kind of start a few various ones that you think, just like
Yeah.
to get the basic idea down before you
Yeah,
finish them.
that's a good idea. I should just like start a few. I should also like focus in on some key parts like the character. Like I actually think I'm going to do that right now. These trees aren't anything fresh or new.
Yeah, but it's something you saw and you're getting like the perspective.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. But like I think for the trees right now, you have enough to go on to finish it
Yes.
later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Bentley. You know what? I
Aw.
agree. These streams are really nice.
I'm
And
glad
you're
you think so.
Stream.
Okay, let's try drawing a figure here.
Okay. Whoa, Reginald Val Johnson. I didn't know this dream had Reginald Val Johnson in it.
Who?
Carl Winslow,
Oh.
the actor who plays Carl Winslow. I know it's not him. It's fine. Just thought it kind of looked like him, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I really need to make my own color palette if I'm going to keep drawing myself.
Oh, you should. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I used to have one, but who even knows what happened to that? Oh.
Like, with the walking through the woods with the basket and stuff, like, I definitely got, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Little Red Riding Hood sort of vibes from this.
Yeah. For sure. With your description of her, I kind of got like a Maiden in Black sort of vibe.
Yep, that's exactly how I kind of saw her. Yep.
Yeah. That's cool. What color do I normally make fingernails? This is a problem.
You've made them like red before, right? No, well, you've done them gold before. I know that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did do them gold, didn't I?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Good call. Was the was the lady was Konami lady did she have like a hood on or no hood? Like could you see her features at all?
She had... I don't know if I want to go with it. We'll see. But she had like sort of a bonnet thing going on.
Like the doll?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah. Kind of like that. But I don't know if I want to go with that.
Fair. Hell yeah, that mesh tool.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Mesh that thing up. Mesh it good. Now mesh it. Mesh it good. Mesh yourself. Then get butt naked.
Yeah, there it is.
It's gotta be. It's always gotta be. So was it a was she picking up like one at a time or like as many as she could get? Or what do you think the logical conclusion would have been?
I feel like I saw both.
Maybe one's like like a baby tiger, and you're like, this is all I can take right now. I
I
can take 7 kittens, but only 1 baby tiger.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what could work better.
Encumbrance system.
Hmm.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah. That's what people love.
People love encumbrance in games. I feel like I should redress this,
Yeah.
but it feels like a step backwards every time. Like,
I
'cause every
know.
time, like the healing tissue like sticks to the gauze and stuff, and then when I take it off, it reopens, and then it has to do it all over again.
Yeah.
What did I spend all this time with no pants on for? Freezing my ass off.
That's a fair point. But at the same time, I know you don't necessarily like it exposed for so long, and
Yeah. It's not so bad anymore now that it's kind of healed up a bit more. I don't mind as much.
mhm.
But I that I know, yeah, I still don't love it. I'm still
Yeah,
not super
yeah,
on
of
board,
course,
but
but
your question of the day looks weird now that we don't have a now playing game.
yeah, it does, right?
I'm sorry that it's such a thing.
Now, I just need to make a new layout or just like reformat a little bit now that I
Yeah.
have new things going on.
Definitely. Oh my god, Parsec.
Capturing.
Well, also yes, but it's just being a big fucking baby about the fact that I resized the window,
Oh,
and it's like, oh, you resized, huh? Well, I'm gonna flicker at the bottom and look all jacked up, and there's no
right, that's
size I
weird.
can. There's like no size I can do that's like perfect. Yeah, now it looks. I'm gonna reconnect actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe that'll fix it. Stupid parser. I mean, I love Parsec. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. You know what, Parsec? You know what? Do you know? Here. God, you're such a baby.
Baby Parsec.
Oh, baby Parsec can't be resized. Me. That's baby Parsec for you.
Yeah, got him.
Take that, baby Parsec. I don't want to be resourced. I like being at the native resolution. Shut up, baby Parsec. Okay. I think this looks good enough to do clean lines over.
Good.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
You're
Like,
doing it.
it feels so weird.
I know. Like, you've gone with this for a long time now.
I have.
But that's the
a really
thing.
long-
You've also gone with this for a long time now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time. I think it's time. Time for a change.
Hey, at least the key component, which is your name, isn't changing, so it's not like a
That's
huge...
true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna give a shit.
Yeah, like, people that at least know you and are close to you, they're going to call you the same thing. They're going to call you by your name.
That's true. The stroke of genius. Making my actual name my online handle.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't do that.
No.
They go with like butternuts or something. Butternuts.
Butternuts.
Yep. Hey, follow
classic.
me on Twitter at butternuts. Instagram butternut squash. And Tumblr butt her nuts. Hi.
Nice.
Yeah. The best. I'm glad you're awake.
You know what? I am too. I didn't want to not do this.
Like, I'm glad that you got some sleep and everything. Some
Mhm.
sleep, probably.
Yeah,
not
and
enough,
trust me,
but-
I could have slept more, but...
I know you probably could have slept a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
but
I didn't want to.
Yeah. And, you know, like I was having an okay time. I was working on this hot scramble nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching some 7-year-old giant bomb videos.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, this is better.
Yeah. You've never played Diddy Kong Racing before, right?
Hell no.
I know
If
you
anyone
don't like.
tells you
I know you,
otherwise, they're liars.
I know you don't like Donkey Kong, but let me tell you something. Diddy Kong Racing's actually a really solid kart racer game. Like, the way they handled the like item system in the game, I think is actually way more balanced than Mario Kart, and I actually
Let me tell you
like it
something.
way more than Mario Kart.
Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Mario Kart?
Yeah.
It's a fucking mean game.
Oh, it is. I don't like it very much.
I don't like it very much either. It's so it's like, hey, you're doing a great job. Oh wow, first place. Is that the case? All right, well here's what I'm gonna do for you,
Mm-hmm.
Miss First Place winner. Oh yeah, first place feels so good. I'm gonna give every character behind you and every player an item that'll fuck you. How's that
Yep.
sound? I'm like,
Yep.
great. You know, I have no choice but to be in first place, right? It's not like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So then I find the meta game to be I play with Lexi,
Yeah.
and so I find the meta game if I really want to win,
Hmm.
if I really want to win and make my kids sad, which I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Of course.
Naturally, I'm not gonna let her win. That's crazy. Uh, is I have to like kind of hold back a little bit and let her get hit with all the bullshit and blue shells and stuff,
Yep.
and then overtake her like right at the end of the last lap. And
Yeah.
but that see
How
and
is that
then
fun?
That's first of all, it's not fun, and second of all, now I feel like a jerk.
Yeah, because
Now
it's
I'm
like you stole it from
actively
her.
screwing her over.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I don't. That's why I like Diddy Kong Racing, because it doesn't really have that comeback mechanic. It just has. Okay, so how? Yeah, Mario Kart, like in itself, conceptually is fun, but like I feel like the way they've handled items has gotten worse as it's gone along with the
Yeah,
comeback
I
mechanics.
agree.
But yeah, the way Diddy Kong Racing works is there's no comeback mechanic, but the items you get things like you can shoot rockets, you can shoot like oil slicks that will spin out someone behind you, things like that, and there's a boost. I think those are the three main ones. But the difference is, unlike having little random cubes and you don't know what you get, there are red balloons, green balloons, and blue balloons right there on the map. And red ones will give you projectiles, the green ones will give you like the oil slicks, and the blue ones give you boosts. And you can stack them up to 3. You can either, pick up a red missile and shoot it, or you can pick up a few and then you get, several shots. But you see exactly what you're getting. The only thing that would stop you from getting what you want is like if someone's in front of you, but that's fair. That's how that works. And yeah, there's no comeback mechanic. You just have items. You see what you're getting. You can strategize which ones you want to use at any given time. And I just think it's such a better way of handling it.
Yeah.
I wish Mario Kart would be smart like that.
Yeah. And like, I get to an extent. See, Mario Kart is like, yeah, top friendship destroying game.
Mhm.
For sure. It is. And like, I feel like,
I mean, I've gotten very upset with Koopa Kids and Zorky before.
yeah. Oh, Zorkia.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have those mechanics in place to like give players who aren't as good, maybe like younger kids or people who aren't used to games or whatever, to
Mhm.
give them a chance to be in first place or to get
Oh, for
ahead
sure.
or whatever.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
why they do it.
Yeah, it's just that I'm the one who would win anyway, so I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, speaking of Friendship Destroyer, like, it is yet another way for me to show my daughter how scary I can be.
Uh-huh.
If she has the gall to hit me with a red shell. Just the revenge. Oh, my Lord, the revenge.
God, I
She's just stopped doing it.
need to play more games with you.
It's true, you do. Actually.
Yeah.
Do, though.
Because you're fun.
What do you mean?
You're fun.
What are you talking about?
I mean what I say. You're fun.
Oh. Well, you're fun. Fucking Anarchy Reigns.
It's fine.
It's following me around.
Hey, look. It was just circumstance. It's not following you.
It is. It's following me. I can't sleep at night. I'm always looking over my shoulder. I'm
Look,
afraid to leave
it's
the house.
it's not Anarchy Reign's fault that you made an entire playlist that's just Jake Kaufman music, a few others, and then Anarchy Reigns.
And Mad World.
And Mad World. Like, you doubled up. Like...
But no. Do you know that fucking playlist is 13 hours long?
Uh-huh, that's not that long.
It's not that long, but it's longer than Mad World and Anarchy Reigns every other fucking song.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they stand out so much because they're the outlier. Like, they're the outlier.
What am I hearing?
What do you mean?
I'm hearing... Is this part of this track? Oh god, it is. I don't know, it sounded like there was like a game playing behind it or something. Is this really how this goes?
I'm trying to figure out what game you... Like, there's...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the sort of warbled droning sound in the back.
Yeah. That's part of the track? Doesn't sound good. Maybe I left this track off of the playlist before I even took the other tracks off.
I don't know. This is one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
I was down with it before I started really noticing it. Like right now it sounds fine. It's just that one part.
Yeah, it's just trying to sound intense and creepy.
It might just be because I've volumed down a little bit.
It could be.
Sometimes your imagination.
Oh, that's definitely a thing.
Do you hear? Jesus. Do you hear sounds that don't exist while you're trying to sleep?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, let me expound a bit. Like, I have a big fan in the bedroom. It's a box fan, so it's like very loud, and that's the reason it's in there, is because it's very loud, because sometimes it can be difficult to sleep when there are a lot of noises happening. You need something loud, right?
Right.
So, but because of like this effect that it has on the air currents, or like it's bouncing off of something, like a lot of the time it will sound like somebody's quietly listening to dubstep through like headphones, but like way too loud, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can hear this beat so clearly. What is that? And then I, can't sleep because I'm listening to this weird effect. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
No, that totally makes sense. See, like, what's going on there is anytime that you are listening to a white noise, something that's, constant and the same tone all the way through, it's kind of this open canvas in a way, and it's very easy for your mind to inject sounds or even outside sounds to interact with that white noise and, kind of create this, new sound. But especially your own mind, yeah, it can kind of inject other sounds into that, because it's very similar to silence. If it's completely silent, it's very easy for your mind to start imagining sounds, and the way the brain works, a lot of times it seems like you actually heard that sound, and that's just like kind of the way, especially if your brain is kind of overactive at the time. Like, that's just kind of how it works, and like that happens a lot when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially with white noise, it's very easy for other sounds to kind of be formulated in that.
So you're saying that my mind is dubstep?
Yes.
Shit. That's not good.
Well, no, it's also very possible that because it is a fan, there is a rhythm to it. Even though it's a constant sound, there is a rhythm, and you might be picking up on slight elements of that rhythm and then kind of bringing it to the forefront because, you know, it's the one thing you're hearing, you're going to be focusing in on it, and like it's very easy for the mind to like kind of focus in and amplify certain sections of something to where that's like all you hear. I'm trying to think of another example of that, but like I've done that before
Baby
too.
crying.
Yeah, baby crying. Even like if you're listening to like an old clock tick, like both like ticks sound exactly the same, but if you focus in on it, it can sound like one tick sounds one way and then the next tick sounds another way. It's
Right,
kind of
like a
how
pitch.
your mind, it's kind of, like a pitch change or something. And that's kind of like how the mind will, you know, it searches, like the brain searches for patterns, it searches for rhythms, things like that. And yeah, like it will kind of track a rhythm or something like that, even like with a clock tick or something like that. And I think a fan could be a very similar case where, you know, you focus in on something and the brain starts registering it as, you know, a different tone or something like that. Whereas like with the clock tick, it's exactly the same every time, but your brain can hear it differently. Same way with the fan.
Yeah. Sound is interesting.
It
It's
is.
like
It really is.
very complex and very interesting and very, very difficult to get right.
Yeah.
I feel like.
That's one of the things that terrify isn't the word, but I guess concerns me, but it's almost like a fear in a way. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's one of the things that really can be upsetting if I think about it. As someone who composes and creates music, is just the fact that I'm creating music, I know how it sounds, I know what I'm doing, and that's generally going to be what people hear. But there are pretty major differences in, you know, how people hear. People will pick up on different frequencies, either based on their ears or just, you know, based on their brain and, you know, what they focus in on. And just the thought of other people aren't going to be hearing exactly what I'm making, that's like kind of concerning if you really focus in and think about it. And I try not to, but if you start thinking about it, it's like, damn, can anyone else hear exactly what it is I'm making here? And like that can be kind of like existential almost.
Yeah, you're right. And that's like, you know, it's just like what just happened with that Anarchy Reigns track. Like I was focusing in on that, you know, fucking Silent Hill opening theme or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it was all I could hear and it was drowning out the entire rest of the song, like and that's, you know, but you were not doing that, you know.
Like I hear it, but like everything else is kind of like blending together. And yeah, that's the same thing. Like if I'm making a song, I could have something relatively subtle and I think, okay, well this just adds a little something, but yeah, someone else can hear it and that's like all they hear and it like ruins the track for them. And like it's weird. Sound is weird.
It is. I give this finger too many joints.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I do.
I usually undershoot, but sometimes.
Sometimes it's just too many, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know, earlier, right before you were going to sleep, I was like, Well, this isn't the worst thing. Like, I'll play Valheim tonight. I'll check it out, and
Mhm.
that'll be a good way to kind of pass the time and be something I intend to do anyway. And I didn't fucking do that.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
okay.
didn't do it at all.
At least you've been doing something fun. At least I hope it's fun.
Yeah, no, I'm having a pretty good time actually.
Good. Did you ever play Gears of War?
Sort of, yeah. I played a lot of like co-op with people because when Gears of War was like first coming out, I don't know, whichever ones were on the Xbox.
360. Yeah.
Yeah, were they all on the 360?
The first 3 were, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So those I would like, co-op with people.
Yeah,
I
they
never
were very
owned
good
them.
co-op.
Yeah, yeah, and or play death matches with people occasionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I did. Why do you ask?
I was
What
just
have you
going.
heard?
I was just going to mention how the first game had very good music. It was a very good soundtrack. For some reason, I don't know why, they did not use this composer anymore after the first game. But like, possibly. But like for an orchestral style soundtrack, I think it was like really unique. It had really standout tracks that like you would remember. None of the rest of the games had that, and that's something that's
Was
just
it
kind of
all
disappointing.
ambient, like?
Basically, yeah. And even when they tried to ramp things up, like it's a problem that a lot of orchestral composers have. There's no distinct melody.
Yeah.
Like that happens so many times, and it's unfortunate. I understand like so many of them go for just something that's accompanying rather than something that stands on its own. But my philosophy is that pretty much any music you make, especially for a video game, should stand out on its own. There
Yeah.
is time and place for kind of ambient sounds and music and things like that, but especially if it's something that you are really hearing, it should stand out. It should be memorable. Like I definitely have more of a classic like Koji Kondo sort of approach of like, if the player is going to be hearing this a lot, they should not get tired of it. And
Yeah.
like it should stand
my
out and
thing-
be catchy and memorable.
Yeah. My thing is like, if you wouldn't listen to the soundtrack of your own game, like if you wouldn't buy your own OST,
Mm-hmm.
then don't fucking make it. Because
Yeah.
there's so many that are just like, like film soundtracks where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
It's
Like,
the most
how-
boring
why
stuff.
did they release this? This sucks.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't
I don't
either.
understand. Well, like, what's the point of that? Stupid,
Yeah.
dumb, dumb idiots.
But yeah,
God.
I like Gears of War. It's not a series like I talk about too much, but I've had a lot of fun with it. It's a it's got well written characters. And like I'm typically not even into shooters of any kind.
Yeah.
But no, I really like that series. It's good.
So from what I've seen, like, the characters didn't really stand out to me. Like, I didn't give a damn about the story at all from the ones that I played.
Yeah.
They probably.
I think a
got
lot of
better
that
as they went on.
Yeah, I think a lot of that probably may also depend on maybe who you're playing it with. If you're more
Probably.
focused on your company than you are like playing the game, then like so many things and little jokes and things like that are kind of like just gonna go over your head.
That's very true. And yeah, that would often be the case where it'd just be like, let's just get through this fucking
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
slowly with your finger in your ear or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that game? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah.
Just, like,
They
walking around.
they had a lot of that. But if you're like really paying attention to the story and characters, like there's actually a lot of good writing there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those are exclusively like late night with friends games. for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not the best environment to
No.
ingest plot
Nope.
for sure. Oh, nice. Kind of look like Piccolo in this.
Piccolo with the nails, or
The nails, and then something about the head. Here, I'll show you without color. This is I just finished the clean lines. I don't know, something about the shape of my head is kind of Piccolo-esque.
oh, you know
See
what?
it?
I see it. I think the
It's
ears.
It's ears.
Yeah, I was
Ears,
about to
yeah,
say
yeah,
it's the ears. It's the ears, and also like the kind of like fang situation going on.
That's true. Oh yeah, he has fangs. I forgot
Like
about that.
yeah, it looks a lot like original King Piccolo.
Yeah, yeah,
That's actually really cool though.
yeah.
I love
We
it.
should make it green.
Hey, you know what I always say? It's never too late to be green.
Never too late to be green. You're right. You do always say that.
I should save this.
You should save that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. I support this not losing all of your work idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what else wouldn't be the worst idea is getting some other basics down before they escape you.
Oh, that's
If you
definitely what I plan on doing next. But I do want to finish like this front shot of the character. Like that's pretty important. So I want to
Yeah.
finish that
sure.
up. Then after that, yeah, I'll sketch out pretty quickly some of the other shots I remember. Okay, doing a face at this scale, not easy. You know what? I don't need to do the face.
Well, I mean, you kind of had some good like face detail there, actually. Like, I think if you just kind of darken the eyes a little bit and then
Maybe so.
Call
I
call
can
it
give
a
it another
day.
try.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do this
you
on a
definitely
different layer.
don't need much for sure.
Nah.
God, watching that Nintendo Direct Smash trailer for Xenoblade just made me really want to play Xenoblade. Chronicles
Yeah.
2 again. I love that game. It is such a fucking special game that, like, I don't know, I feel like most people don't like it that much, and I feel like that's such a, like, I don't know, it's such a shame.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people that probably don't like it because I don't know. Without a doubt, it seems to me anyway that it has a much more anime tone than the previous Xenoblade, and
Yeah.
that probably didn't go over well, which is understandable. Like I
Honestly,
understand why that
I
would
didn't-
turn some people off.
I didn't really care for the first one all that much. It's something like, I don't know. The art direction was, I mean, it was fine, but it hit this weird middle area, which this is definitely weird coming from me because this is the middle area between realistic and anime is where I live.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't like it. I feel like one step in either direction would have been fine.
Yeah,
But
that's understandable. I think that definitely appealed to a lot of people, though, especially the crowd that likes RPGs, but is kind of tired of every RPG just being screaming anime women.
yeah, and like that's fair. Nobody wants to be fatty Cavill. Nobody wants screaming anime women to be their entire life. But like, at the same time, I don't know. I just found the characters in 2 to be so, like, endearing, and they were all so, like, I don't know, just like you actually want to see what happens to them. You actually care about them, and
Yeah.
you know, you're interested. Now that being said, in 2 they did a weird thing where there's like this group of antagonists that they they all look weird, and they look like Xenoblade 1 characters is the thing.
Oh.
And yeah, and so like it's just kind of shocking when you have like, okay, here's Rex, the main character, and the gang, and they're all in this like kind of more stylized, like cuter art style. And then you have like these these anime characters but with lips uh, that are
Hmm.
coming at you. And I believe that they were like, if they weren't just designs from the first game that weren't used, I think they were like from the that art director, like
Yeah.
a different art director did these, and I'm like, that's such a weird thing to do,
Yeah.
and I was legitimately like looking up like, why do these characters look so different?
Yeah. And like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
strange.
mind style differences in a game if that's like established as like what it's doing. Like Twilight Princess, I talk about that a lot. I like that there's like
Oh
pretty
yeah,
drastically. But yeah, like if you're going through the whole game, it's just, you know, cute anime characters, and then you get that. Yeah, that can be pretty off-putting.
yeah, and like Twilight Princess, all the characters looked really different, but there was a sort of like a binding cohesiveness to it, where like, yes, they all looked very different and very cool and very like stylized in different ways, um, but to me, maybe it's just like, I don't know, the textures or the color palette that they used or something, but to me it looked like, okay, these all belong in the same world.
Hmm.
These are not, no one here is an alien.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that was not the case in Xenoblade. It was just like, oh, you are 3 feet taller than everyone else in this game, and you have big pouty lips, and your proportions are weird, and it's just like, and there's no explanation for it. It's not like, well, we're androids from a second gener. No, shut up. You're not.
Hmm.
Uh, you're just like every other character in the game. So yeah, it was strange. But that being said, I don't know. The cheesy anime cutscenes in that game are so good, and I love them, and they're really cool. Like, oh god, I would watch them just right now, all in a row, and
Uh,
just like, it's one of those things where, you know how in games you get a lot of like, oh, this character got hurt. Why don't you just use a healing item? Oh, because it's a cutscene. And so in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there are a lot of, and I appreciate this, there's like a lot of characters like using their attacks from the game in the
oh, that's
cutscenes, and
good.
like using the game mechanics in the cutscenes, and they're all very dramatic, and there's big swelling music and key changes. Oh
Good.
god.
Yeah.
If
Hell yeah.
you if I was playing a game where every time there was a key change, I'd take a shot, I'd die.
Hmm.
Like, there's so many, but it's all used so well. And like, oh god, yeah, I'll recommend that game to anyone.
Yeah. It
Most
looks.
people will fling it back in my face, but
Yeah. It looks really good. Like, I don't necessarily like the art style, aesthetics, things like that, but I can easily look past that if it's, you know, a good story and a good narrative. Even though I have pretty minimal tolerance for anime shenanigans, humor, tropes, booby jokes, things like that. I don't know how much of this it has, but I have.
not Not much. Yeah.
I have a pretty low tolerance for stuff like that. It's just it's a ruiner for me in a lot of cases.
Yeah, no, I'm with you for sure. Yeah, I don't really think that there's that much of that. The only thing that there really is like the one character Mithra's tsundere, and that comes through in some
Right.
fucking like I hate tsundere. Everyone stop writing tsundere characters. I hate that shit so much.
Yeah.
Like what a I know. Oh God, more than having tsundere characters be a thing. I don't know why people like Why do people like that? Why do you
don't know.
want that?
I don't
That's
know.
not a healthy relationship.
It's not, but that's well, I think some people
She's
think
mean to
they
me and
want
she
that.
hits me, but
Yeah.
sometimes she's nice to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, you're right. Some people might think they want it. If you actually dated a tsundere character and then you'd be like, oh my god,
Yep.
would you just let me play PlayStation? Please.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah.
does everything have to be a thing? Why are you always mad at me? Why are you always throwing things at me?
But that's the thing. Anime, video games, things like that. It's a fantasy situation. So like in that fantasy world, being with that character, everything's perfect. It's okay. There's not a lot of
But is
real
it?
life. There's not a lot of like
Because-
real life situation. I mean, in the way they imagine it, and I think that's what it comes.
bothers me most. It's like if yeah, you're right. It is fantasy. So why in your fantasy do you want someone who's a bitch? A total bitch to you all the time, except for maybe some of the time, not a bitch, and then she'll blush and be like, "It's not like I got you a present or anything," and then she
Yeah.
got you a present.
They just find it
Like-
cute.
It's not cute. They're wrong.
Oh, it is for them.
No,
Yeah.
they're mistaken. I have to show them the way.
That's just how perspectives and opinions work, babe. I'm sorry. But anyway,
Blow up the moon like Piccolo.
uh-huh. But no, seriously though, the game does look really good. The only thing that like turns me off is a big ol' RPG, and I have trouble getting into big RPGs that aren't Zelda.
It's well,
I know it's very.
If-
I know it has similarities to like Breath of the Wild, even at least due to the
I-
fact that it's a similar team. Yeah,
I was gonna
shared.
say that Breath of the Wild actually brought the what's the studio's name?
Crap. What are they called?
Shit.
I
Fuck,
know this.
I know it too. Why don't we have it? Xenoblade.
I keep wanting to say
fucking-
Interbrain, and it's not Interbrain.
Monolith Soft.
Monolith. Yeah,
Monolith.
Monolith. Yeah.
Yeah, they like brought them in on Breath of the Wild to help with like some of the world creation and like terrain and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So the other thing is like, yes, it is a lengthy game, but it's it's not a big ol' RPG in the way that like a Final Fantasy game is a big ol' RPG. You see
Mhm.
some monsters and you can just be like, oh, fuck these monsters. I'm out. Like I'm gone. I'm not dealing
Mhm.
with this shit. And then you're not dealing with that shit and you're back to exploring and it's fine.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I felt like most of the game that was pretty good, and pretty balanced in a way.
But
But,
like, I guess
on.
what I mean to say is even like apart from the fact that it's an RPG, like it's just a big game, big narrative in general.
Yeah.
Like it's a time sink, and like I'm not always,
sure.
I'm usually not ready for something like that unless it's like really, really interesting and draws me. And like it has to have a lot of elements that I'm into to, So basically what I'm saying is I'm not opposed to playing it, but like the chances are minimal since it doesn't have like any and every element that would draw me in.
Right. And that's that's fine. I'm basically like at this point, I just don't recommend it to people
Mm-hmm.
because I've recommended it to people in the past, and like everyone I've recommended it to doesn't like it, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
it can be
it's
really
fine.
discouraging. Like it really can. Like
Yeah,
I've been in similar situations with just a variety of things, music and games,
yes.
things like that. And yeah, like eventually I just stopped trying to uh, recommend it because no one seems to like it. They think it's weird or something like that. So I was like, well,
So they
okay.
don't get. And like obviously a lot of people like Xenoblade, so I'm writing it off as one of those things where it's like, okay, it's just me and you, Japan,
Mm-hmm.
back at it again, just like old
Yep.
times, huh? Just me
Uh,
and you, we're the only ones, right? Fuck America, am I right? No one here likes your shit. We're back to this, back to square one. I thought the world had changed.
mm.
Guess I was wrong. Sorry, Japan. Sorry, Chrono. Sorry, Isla. Ayla? Doesn't matter. Bad Kino. Man, fuck Kino. Fuck Kino and fuck Bleach. That's what I say.
Yeah, there we go.
Hot takes. I really like this lighting from the lamp. It's looking really
Thank
good.
you.
Little puppy.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm actually really happy with how this looks.
yeah, it looks great.
After I finish this a little bit, I'll move on to a few other shots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That looks good. I like the way that looks.
I like the way that looks too. I like that lamp. That's exactly like when I picture
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an old antique lamp. It's
God,
basically that.
I love them so much, and there's not enough of them in video games.
There's not. In Bloodborne, did you ever buy the small lamp that you can buy?
I might have it. Maybe I haven't though.
We
You know,
should-
I
we should
probably
look that
haven't.
up.
Yeah, I should.
Because I like that a lot. It's just like a, it's like a little version of a lamp, and you put it on your belt, and you
Yeah.
just walk around with it. And I love that so much. Like, it's not even particularly useful, but it's just, I don't know. I like lamps.
Yeah, I do too.
I should get a lamp. Hey, do you want to get lamps?
Hey, let's get lamps.
Getting lamps would be cool. Yeah, I'm into this.
Yeah.
Whoa, that would actually be really cool.
Yeah.
Even if they're not like oil burning or something, like they could
Uh-huh.
still be electric.
Yeah, they could be
Mm.
electric, but just, have that old look
LED.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should get lamps and go camping.
Go lamping.
Go lamping.
That's tight. Take our lamps camping, let them hang
Mhm.
out, play with each other, socialize the lamp.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Because you don't want your lamp, like, growing up being like a weird, like, lamp that doesn't know how to get along with people. That's no good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Flat color is done.
Oh yeah.
Still kind of looks like Piccolo, and I'm okay with that.
Yes.
So what are we seeing now?
This is another shot of the path. There is a very distinct look of. There's like a puddle in the middle of the path, and it was like reflecting a lot of light. and that like really stood out to me, so I wanted to do that real quick. And there was
Yeah,
a like building over here on the side.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do one that it was kind of a shot of her like walking into one of these buildings, and there was like a lot of shadow and light going on, so I want to do that. And I do want to do one shot of her like standing in town.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, those were the main shots that kind of stood out to me. So yeah, that's what I want to try.
What did the town kind of look like? Was it like modern?
No, it was a bit older. I mean, honestly, it looked like I can't remember what it's called. The first town that you kind of explore. Actually, I guess it was Alexandria. Is that the name? I don't know. The first like town city that you go to in Final Fantasy IX.
Oh yeah.
It had kind of that. Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it had kind of that brown orange sort of tone to it.
Yeah. So it looked like Busch Gardens, basically.
I guess I've never been or seen.
Oh, you've never been to Busch Gardens? Oh,
No.
Okay. Yeah, Busch Gardens, the amusement park, for those unfamiliar, really reminds me of, or I should say, the first city in Final Fantasy IX really reminded me of that
Yeah,
in like a very good way, you know?
cool. Yeah, it had kind of that look to it. Kind of like that, kind of like I mean, honestly, a lot of the color scheming that like Octopath Traveler has, like I have no doubt that at least that particular part was probably influenced by me seeing that new game by that team. So
Yeah, probably.
but yeah, that's the sort of setting.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, me too. And I was also I was listening to music as I was sleeping, which I don't do too often, but I do sometimes. And so there was also a particular song that was playing as I was going from the dream to being awake. That I wonder if I can track that down. I don't remember the name of it because it's in Japanese. So
Oh God, that's like anytime that I like ask me to name you a real track, and boy, I'm gonna have some trouble.
yeah, like I can name some, but yeah, like so many of them, I love them and I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah, or I just never knew because the title listing is just like a whole bunch of kanji, and
Oh,
you know,
that's true.
even at the peak of speaking Japanese, I've never known more
That's
than
true.
one kanji.
Yeah. Well, even though I listen to YouTube a lot, I listen to a lot of local music, and I bought like all of her music on iTunes. So luckily, like all of that is in English. So I do memorize a lot of the titles, but not all of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, I
Well, that's good.
do know that the track was by Suilin, which is one of my favorite bands ever.
Is that the one that you wish that they still made stuff, but they don't?
Yes. Not since 2009.
Damn. That's rough.
Right. Let me listen through some things real quick until I find it.
Okay.
Oh, that's loud.
Damn.
That's louder than when. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I definitely can't listen to music while I'm trying to go to sleep. I get too hyped because all of my music, in most cases, is like designed to be very upbeat and you know, hype
Yeah.
making. So it's no good. That's also why I tend to not listen to music while I draw because I'll never go to bed.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will usually not listen to music, but I will sometimes. I can literally listen to anything though. Like I have a lot of very hard metal in my playlist. I'm fine. Like I can sleep with it. If I'm very tired. But like otherwise, yeah, like it'll just get me thinking and planning on projects and stuff like that. But if I'm in the mood for that before I sleep, that's okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the song that played in alongside my dream. So it will probably end up being a musical inspiration for something or another.
Yeah. So perfect for how you describe this.
I know, right? Why can't I get it to 5%? Oh. Ooh, that hot scramble looking good. Looks a lot better without
like
the black. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All the flats look great too.
Thank you. Good hot scramble.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen, right?
What's that?
I'm gonna be like, hey, just letting everyone know, changing my online handle. And then I'm gonna show them what it is, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, what the hell is that? And I'll be like, don't worry about it.
Yep. Hey, it's for you, not for them.
Yep. They're like, it doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. It's just words.
Mm-hmm.
They're all just words. This reminds me. very loosely of something, some game. Might even be a specific section of Final Fantasy VIII. Mostly that instrumental part that's just playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I'm trying to find a font for this.
For the J part.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got a font suggestion for you.
Yeah, you got any recos?
You know what? Since I have fonts you don't have anyway, let's scroll through some fonts real quick here in my domain. We're gonna do this. We're going to not do this. We're going to do this.
We're definitely not going to use the font that I use for everything. Optimus Princeps.
Hell yeah. Okay.
One of these days, they're gonna sue the pants off of me.
All right. So,
Okay.
let's scroll through fonts.
Okay. Good streaming. I almost picture it like as almost like a cursive thing, but not quite cursive because that's so fucking hard to read.
Yeah, but something that has a little bit of that handwritten look to it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Sure. Oh yeah, I guess in Castlevania fonts. Not sure how many fonts like that I have. Probably a few, but...
I'm not even... Oh, alarm clock.
There we go.
Yeah. That looks like Jag.
It does look like Jag. More Castlevania. I like this font. Yeah. It has an interesting look to it.
Yeah, I like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
It looks like
Down City. Okay.
Down City. Yeah, it looks like something you'd see on like a Japanese billboard in the middle of
Tokyo,
yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Whoa.
What, this
That
one?
Yeah. That Final Fantasy one looks like garbage.
It. Okay,
What
so
a failure of a font.
all right. Here's the thing with this font. I believe capitalize is one font, and
Got it.
lowercase. Okay, lowercase. I don't know what they got those
Lowercase
letters from.
sucks. So it's just meant to be all caps then.
Yes.
God. Oh, gross.
Yeah,
Fighting
really.
Spirit looked kind of good though.
Yeah, Fighting Spirit's pretty good. Fighting Spirit Turbo.
Right.
Especially like if you take that and do some modifications, like
Yeah.
like for me, I would move the J down to be symmetrical with the E.
Yeah.
And with the points and stuff, like you could easily paint some extra little spikes or change some spikes. That's what I do a lot of times with fonts. I'll take a base font, but I'll modify it to make a logo.
Totally. Yeah, if it's just like a logo, then absolutely. In fact, I do that with all of them. I like go through and like select it and like then do a color fill, and then I can work with it.
Yep. Ew. What is that
Lay.
J?
That's a bad J. There sure are a lot of fonts, huh?
There sure are. Bubbly.
Chunky caps. Some bubble bobble.
That's the font I always use on Green Rachel.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Looks like Joe.
Joe? Get out of here, Joe. Fuck you, Joe. I only have Fighting Spirit on
Oh no,
font.
I can send you Turbo. I keep all the fonts I download. At least I should.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Me too. Let me check one other.
Manga Temple.
Oh, that's Avatar. The Last Airbender. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, looking at the A. Okay.
Yeah. Yup. I like Avatar.
Avatar's cool.
Just fucking Times New Roman.
Yeah. Boring.
Oh, some Nightmare Before Christmas.
Uh-huh. Hey. Why don't you use the Jackie November font?
Hey, but I don't wanna.
Okay. It also doesn't work great in this particular context. Like, that doesn't look great.
That just looks like I ran out of time. Hey, there it is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I decided to do it by hand.
Whoa.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? My name's not J Alt-esque. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. What was that one? Sacrifice?
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's a strange name for a font.
Isn't it?
What do I have
That
to
looks
give
kind of
up?
nice.
Yeah,
Simple.
maybe a little too simple.
True.
Get out of here, Jay. Stop dancing.
They.
Neve. That's when we do that fusion dance.
Mm-hmm.
Told you not to put on that Potaro earring. You know what sucks about Clip
What's that?
Studio is when you install a new font, you have to restart it for it to show up.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
What the fuck? Now we're getting into wingdings.
Whoa, how did I zoom? Okay, that's not how Yeah, getting into wingdings.
Whoop-ass. Whoop-ass is what I use for hot scramble.
Hell yes.
Oh shit, you know what else would be a good name if I decided not to do this?
What's that?
It's kind of in the same vein, but J Panic.
J Panic.
Like gay panic.
Hey.
That'd be pretty funny.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. It's kind of bad.
Were you able to find Turbo?
No.
Okay, I will look in my collection. Where do I keep fonts? This is something I should know.
Drive.
I think that's probably where I have mine. In other? Yes, in the fonts. Yep, Google Drive. Okay, that's just some of them. I have others somewhere else. Okay, I should have all these in one place.
Dropbox.
Yep, alright. Dropbox. Alright, Dropbox. Oh, yeah, and then in my site-related things, and then fonts. Here is the rest of them. Okay.
File management is hard.
But it might not be here. So there's a third place, which would be Mega Drive.
Mega Drive.
Which would be the fonts that I downloaded when I was starting Green Rachel.
What do you mean start? What are you talking about?
When I was starting, like, I wanted some good fonts for comics and stuff.
You're not. What do you mean starting? That's a whole other person.
Yeah, when I was helping her get started.
Ah, oh, gotcha. Oh, right, like a startup.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. There's no
Okay.
way that you, the mild-mannered Veni Mortem, would have anything to do with that.
Absolutely not.
Not on your life.
Mm-mm. Okay, so none of these are actually called Turbo? So I don't know.
You just named it that for fun.
I did not. That wasn't me.
It could be.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, when I open the font, it says font name Fighting Spirit Turbo.
Ah.
That is the name, it's just not the file name. But anyway, here are the 3 files.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're very welcome.
Check these out. Install. And now to restart Clip Studio.
Yeah. Just getting the basic idea down right now. Details like this, I feel like reference would help a lot. Like, you know,
Yeah.
turned up dirt and mud and stuff around a puddle. Like I can definitely get good reference for that and make it look real good, but not right now.
That's not the point.
Exactly.
Point is,
Yeah, there's that, and then, yeah, there was, like, it was a little farther off the path. Well, let's make this path a little less straight.
you know, I'm down for that.
Yeah, we're all about gay paths here.
Hey, gay paths, am I right?
Oh yes.
Okay. Alright, do that. I'm going to raise my microphone up, stand up, and redress my leg so I can wear pants.
Yep.
I can be a pants wearing, productive member of society once again.
Mhm. Once again.
Or for the very first time.
You know what I say, there's always still a chance, and it's never too late to be green.
Yep. Always a chance for pants.
That's a good one.
And you know what I always say? Damn it, Gohan, I'm blowing up the moon.
Yep.
Classic. Classic me.
So
Oh.
you.
So me. You know, I don't know if my doctor intended to give me this entire box of Zero Form. I
Damn,
sure
a
do have a
whole
lot of
box?
Zero Form. Yeah,
That's good though.
it is good. Very good. Really helps this stuff to not stick
Mm-hmm.
without it being like, you know, like I could like put Vaseline on it at this point, but
Yeah.
I don't have to. I have Zero Form.
Yep. I love this song.
What track is this?
I love hamburgers from Busted Groove.
Busta Groove. Yeah. I like the whole Busta Groove soundtrack.
It's good.
Whenever if I'm sure you've heard me say it before, but I will sometimes just out of context say something to the effect of like, you know, you're like playing Dark Souls or something and an enemy comes at you and I'm like, whoa, that skeleton is trying to stab. That's from
Yep.
Busta Groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking all good. Making me wonder if I should stab. And this is just a song about eating fucking hamburgers and how
Hell
much he likes.
yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I get it. I like hamburgers.
Me too.
Yeah, burgers are tight.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Very good.
So good.
Is this the one that has the N word in it?
I think no. Very ironically,
Yeah.
before this one, that one played, and I skipped it. No, or did I do the one that had it? I don't know which one I did, but it's strange that it played one and then the other. They're in two entirely different folders, and I've got like almost 600 hours of music in this, and like that's ironic.
VLC, it has a plan.
Hey, Kefcon, thanks for the follow. Well, this is Winamp, so Winamp has its own plan.
Oh, gross. Winamp has a devious plan.
It does. Yeah, why do you think I use it?
Because you also have a devious plan and you two get along.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hey, that's very good. Right. Now I have every Busta Groove song somehow simultaneously in my head. All
Nice.
Hey, is this that one song?
That one song. It's Streets of Rage.
Okay. This. Have I talked about this with you before?
Don't think
There's
so.
There's okay. There's like a song from the 90s that you would hear it in like, or I guess you would see it in those. You remember they used to sell those CDs on TV that's like sounds for relaxive meditation,
Yeah,
including Enya and whoever.
Yeah,
the
of
fuck.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's the one that's like it's got this exact like beat behind it, and it just goes like sa de moi, oh, and then has like a pan flute. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh god, I'm not familiar with that.
Oh my god, it's like every time I hear this kind of rhythm, that song is all I can think about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like pretty sure it's like French or something. And
Uh-huh.
it's just that. It's just ça de moi. Not as much coverage as I would like.
Mhm.
Static kind of made it hard to deal with this stuff. Yeah, upsite. Okay. All wrapped up.
Good.
Put my damn pants back on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's worse than being cold is not having any pockets.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm like walking around like, you know, if I go to the kitchen or something and like walking around, basically the only thing I can do is either like hold my phone and whatever else I carry on me at all times, or like put it in my bra, and
Mm-hmm.
that's okay sometimes. It's a big phone.
Yeah.
Good looking little house.
Hey, thanks.
I'll be right back. I need to go wash my hands.
All right. Okay, I think this thing needs some windows in the front. Maybe at least like one right here. I wonder if doing the details this lazily will actually work in my favor. My guess is no. You know, honestly, it could be worse. Actually, not too bad. I think that'll work well enough. Doesn't have to be perfect right now.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks. Ah, this is good. Enough pants. I'm cleaned up.
Hell yes.
Made a milkshake.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah. And now I can approach this hot scramble situation with fighting spirit.
Yes.
Let's see. Here's the other question. If this is in like banner form, you think something, there's like a bit of a big blank space in the top. Do you think something needs to go there?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being wanted.
Yeah. Shonen Jump presents.
Yeah.
Scramble.
But it has to be, you know, not copyrighted, so you have to put a spin on it, like Shogun Hump.
Shoujo Hump. Shoujo Hump.
Show your rump.
White men can't jump. Show your rump is pretty good. Show your rump presents.
And make it look just vaguely like the Shonen Jump logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like that though.
Oh, hell. It's pretty good. Show your rump. God. Am I just making an anime? Hold on.
Wait, I think you are. I think you're making the J anime.
I might be. Shit. Is this the the answer to Children of Corinnia, where I have no self-inserts, like direct self-inserts,
Mm-hmm.
and I do the one that's 100% self-insert?
Yeah, it's just you.
It's just me. I'm the main character. What's up?
I kind of like it though. Kind of like it.
I kind of like it too, actually, because I would approach it with that in mind,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore it would like be fun. it wouldn't be the douchey thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this will work. But you're right, I do need to
Make some adjustments to the font.
yeah. Yes, for one thing, that J needs to come down. Oh, that's much better. And then...
Yeah, I knew that was the first thing I saw, that J coming down.
Yeah, for sure. And I think also I want to extend the top line of it a bit. I'm narrating this like you can fucking see it, but you know what I mean. What I'm
Yeah, you
talking
do.
about. This is actually quite a sloppy font now that I'm looking at it like under a microscope.
Uh-huh.
But like that's kind of good. It's kind of what I need.
Yep. Yeah, it had been a long while since I had just gone into a piece only painting, no sketching, no lines or anything. I forgot how much fun this is.
It's fucking like doesn't feel like work, right?
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, because this is more or less your approach for like backgrounds and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Except the one time that I tried to get away with doing that for my comic, 2 people yelled at me. Nathan and the other guy whose name is harder to remember than Nathan. But-
Loser.
Yeah. But ultimately they were right. It was too drastic of a style shift. Still. Didn't have to be
still.
forced about it. Okay. That looks pretty good. What else do I need to do? Down to what color do I want it to be? I'm tempted to go white with like a black border, but I'm not sure. Could do that. I don't understand how it can be so cold and yet milkshakes melt so quickly.
Oh god, seriously?
Like, what's up? What's up, physics?
For
What's
real.
going on? Thermoscience. Whatever the name for you is.
Mhm.
Probably thermoscience. Yeah.
Thermoscience sounds right, but it's probably
Probably not right.
it's probably like hot, cold, man.
Not cold, man! Wait, Kojima doesn't know science.
You're right. He knows reality.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know anything.
No, he just knows how to watch Hollywood movies and be like, ah, yes, this is mine.
I'm going to do this, but in a game. Nobody can touch me there. I'll be some kind of movies game man. They'll all see. And they'll see. And here they are,
Here they are.
seeing.
Here I am.
God damn it. How do you
Hey.
do you?
I told you, I'm magical.
You are. You're right. Good point.
I don't know if I've ever properly stated this before, but
Hmm.
I love trees.
Yeah.
Like, I really love trees. I love drawing trees. I love seeing trees. Trees are fine by me.
You know, the only thing I don't love about trees is fucking cleaning up after them.
Well, yeah, there is that.
That's all. Everything else, pretty good. Oh, I also don't like when they fall on expensive things that I own.
Oh, yeah, there's that too. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's a problem. But aside from that, we
Mhm.
good.
Yep.
Me and trees.
I didn't plan it originally, but now that I'm doing this, it would look really good if it's foggy in the distance.
Hmm. God, I haven't been putting fog in any of my backgrounds recently. I need to start doing that again.
Do it. Fog is great. Such a tone setter.
Hell yeah. I mean, I used like you've seen like the beginning of my comic. There's fog everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like all fog. Yeah, it's a tone setter. It's also uh makes it easier.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Pretty good.
50% of why I'm deciding to do it now. 'Cause look at how many less trees I'll have to draw in the distance.
Yeah. Oh god, so much easier. Fog is just nature's blending.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I don't need to sit here and listen to the fairy theme. There's nothing wrong with it, but
Super don't need to listen to it. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, sure, there's no problem. There's just no reason.
yeah, like
No
I-
reason.
it's not like
None.
I haven't heard it before.
Yeah. You hear it a lot. You hear it all the time
Mm-hmm.
when you're playing Zelda.
Yeah.
All the time when you're playing Zelda.
Yeah, and that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually really excited to finally be able to play Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Are you gonna stream it?
That's a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It would require using the
Stream.
capture card,
Yeah.
and also because my capture card only does 720p 60 or 1080p 30, I'd have to choose between those two. Like, I'm sure this game's probably going to run at 1080. I don't see why it wouldn't, being an older game.
Mm,
Though it's
yeah.
the Switch. It could be a 1080p game, but still run at 30 FPS. Well, I'm assuming that the original ran at 30 FPS. I don't know for sure.
Ooh. I don't know. That original is pretty garbage.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Like, I think it actually may specifically depend on the specs. If it runs at 1080p and only runs at 30 FPS, or just in general, if it only runs at 30 FPS, or it does not run at a resolution higher than 720, then I might do it. I just don't want to sacrifice the full quality of it just to stream it.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
Alright, what do you think about just kind of making it pop a little more? Like that.
Ooh, yeah. That looks good. I like it. That's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, this whole thing is cool. You're cool.
Thank you. You know, I wouldn't have had this idea, I think, if it wasn't for you.
Uh-huh.
Because, hell, God, what? Oh, yeah, it was that NES game, the Gundam Hot Scramble.
Yep. Hey, I don't know if I've said this before, but
Mm.
I like you.
You've said it a few times.
Mhm.
I like you too. A lot. You're, you know, a part of my everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
By choice,
Yeah.
not by force.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do shading. I don't know. Am I doing show your rump? Yeah, put
Oh.
something in this corner.
Yeah.
What I put there? What am I even doing? Like, what is this banner I'm making? This isn't a banner that fits anything. I just wanted all the pieces to be here.
Okay, what if you actually made the J huge and it fills that whole area?
Well, let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, actually. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
Let me see. There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's one right there. Of course, that means I do need to touch this up a little bit. Looks all garbagey with the outline. I'll just do it manually.
Yeah.
Yeah, how garbagey it can look sometimes.
Hey, Knight, how's it going?
How you doing? You feeling the hot scramble? That's not the tagline. Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Yeah.
But how you doing? Are you wondering if you should step? Because I am. Hmm.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think this should be an open back dress.
I agree. A little less conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs to be conservative when you're selling puppies?
Exactly.
Not me.
And besides, backs are really attractive, I think.
They can be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, of course they can be.
They can be really unattractive.
They can be, yes, that is true.
Tired of winter. God, me too. I'm freezing my ass off all night.
Yeah.
And then I got screwed over by static.
Yeah.
Now my op site's all messed up. All short on one side. Because it got eager. Like Venny playing a Souls game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I'm gonna stick to your leg right now. And I'm like, no, wait.
Yeah.
Your health. You have to check your health. And it was like, no, I'm good. I think I'm quickly approaching the point where this is bad because this logo is cooler than I am.
No.
People will see it and they'll be like, cool, and then they'll be like, ah, this isn't as like amped and fired up as the logo let me believe.
I mean, okay, it's true. Your streams are pretty chill and relaxed, and that's not exactly what the logo portrays. But it's still cool.
Maybe I just need to make my streams more like I make your streams, which is to say, unbridled and ridiculous.
It is fun.
I wonder if it's shocking to anyone if they if they meet me first and then they like go to one of my streams and I'm like, hey guys, alright, we're gonna start and maybe play some chilled out NES games or have a very easy time playing Dark Souls or whatever. Don't worry. I heard that, Japanese man. I didn't hear that shit. I heard that. And then they go to your stream that I'm on, and I'm just like, ass.
Yep. Yep. You know, it could be a little alarming for a moment, but that's the thing. Both are so genuinely you that I don't think it's but so shocking.
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
people
This-
can pick up on genuineness, and yeah, they're both definitely you.
That is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make an entire song out of just going yo.
And they were like, "Watch me."
Yeah, they were like, "All right, American, check this out." And I'm like, "Shit, they got me again." Fucking Gaijin-san trying to tell us what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looks better. Oh, hey, Goemon. How you doing?
Hey, Goemon. How you doing? Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah.
These are. Oh, you go ahead. Explain.
Oh, yeah. Just slowly working on some concepts from a dream I had that seemed like it would make a really cool game. Got this shot I'm working on, and then there's also this one that I started. I'm just starting the ideas right now, but
Yeah. So they don't forget.
yep. You know, I've had very interesting dreams before that seem like they could make good things, but I've never gone through this much effort to like solidify the ideas from the dreams. I'm just kind of like, I had this cool idea, write it down, that's it. But yeah, like I'm going through a lot of effort this time to make sure this is remembered.
Yeah. They're looking really good. I said these are looking really good.
Oh, thank you.
It's reminding me of those. Remember I showed you those pictures from the artist who did the like end credits cards for Outlaw Star.
Yeah. Yep.
That's like what the back of this lady's head is reminding me of right now. I don't know. It's just very, because I don't know, something about those images were very surreal and dreamlike, and just like had this very genuine art style that is, I don't know. It's just kind of what this is reminding me of.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. But those fascinate me. I love those.
I know. I'm so glad you showed me those because I love them too. They're very good.
They're really, really good. Very, 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 very good. Guess I should do some shading.
Oh yeah.
Wondering if I'm going to be able to sleep unless I finish this.
Sometimes they're like that, huh?
Yeah. It's It's just that, you know, if I'm doing this, I want to do it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want it to be a thing that I do 3 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. Jen's got a rebrand. You've got a rebrand. I guess it's time for me to do it next, huh?
Yep. Venny Jenny Jellums coming at you live from the Civic Center. What? Civic Center? What are you doing there?
What am I doing there?
Yeah, I don't know. We should find out. The only way to find out is to tune in. Ah, damn it. Yeah. What have you been up to, Goemon? You been busy too? Doing stuff?
Yeah, what you been doing?
Getting your book together? How's that going?
Yeah, I sort of feel like I couldn't rebrand at this point.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, I could, but like,
What are you talking about?
the name I have is pretty solid. People know it. You know, some
You
people.
just have to keep Venny in it. If you
Yeah.
rebranded and you were like, I'm
Well,
I can't even think of one. It's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah, like, I mean, obviously it would have to still have Vinny.
Yes, I wouldn't know what to call you. I'd be
Exactly.
like, oh, hey. How's it?
Ooh,
going?
2 pieces of fan art.
Hey,
Nice.
can we?
Yeah, post some links if you got them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely have to keep Vinny, even though, like, it's a weird name to have. I've stated it before. Well, just because, like, it's a part of the full name Vinny Mortem. Without the full thing, it's just, it's like people are just telling me to come.
Yeah. Well, except it's not, because nobody speaks Latin.
I mean, that's true. But also, most people would hear it and think that it's short for Vincent, and that's not my name.
Your name is not Vincent. That's
Mm-mm.
true. But that's not Venny.
That's
Vinny.
Vinny. Yeah, but people often can't tell the difference.
Earlier, I was watching Vinny Vania on Giant Bomb, where Vinny Caravella plays through Castlevania games.
Yo, Conquer?
And
Nice.
oh hell, let me look at these. And
Oh, and Gun Dot Smoke. Nice.
oh cool.
That game's fun.
Damn. Hell yeah. Good job going on.
Yeah, those are great. I love them. And yeah, very different, the two.
Yes, very much so. Can't remember what the point of this story was.
I know you're talking about Vinny.
Right. Yes, I was watching Vinny, and Yari came up and asked me something, and then she was like, "Oh, sorry, am I interrupting you?" And I was like, jokingly, I was like, "Shut up! I can't hear Vinny speaking." And I was like, "Shit! I mean Vinny." I did the backwards thing where I actually substituted your name, the lesser known one, for the more known one,
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, because I don't know anyone named Vinny. That's crazy. Why
Yeah.
would I know named Vinny? I know Vinny though. That's you.
You do? Yep, that's me.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
I don't know. This
the
is
moral of this story is do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know. It's just that, like, the situation
yeah.
is like a little odd, but like, once again, like, it's okay. It's all right if people confuse it. Whatever.
No one's gonna do that. Look, nobody calls you. No one's like, "Hello, Veni Mortem."
Mm-mm,
Also,
no.
you would be shocked and horrified to learn the number of people who actually speak Latin or know Latin, or even know that Latin exists, is probably staggeringly low.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So like, yeah, you can rebrand if you want to, or don't. You could stay the same. You don't have to do
Yeah.
it.
No, I probably
your own
will
way.
stay the same. Probably.
Oh, you're tight. Unless you wanted to do like a bunch of really boring series and become Veni Bortem,
Nice.
or if you wanted to like do a series of streams where you like exercise your abdomen a lot, you could become
Mhm.
Veni Cortem.
Nice.
Or if you wanted to like do some sleep studies, and you could be Veni Snortem.
That's pretty good.
Veni Snortem.
That's a good one.
It's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I keep drawing myself with the septum piercing. I'm actually gonna have to get one.
Yeah, like you definitely draw yourself with it a lot. It looks
Yep.
good. Like, what? What if you have
But
a
I don't
runny
have one.
nose?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it just, like that's the only thing. Like it sounds like
Annoying.
it could. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like it could get really annoying. Like
Yeah.
on a pure aesthetic basis, I think it looks really good. I like the concept, but especially
You're
if
the
you're
only-
someone that
you're the
does
only
have a
one.
runny nose a lot, and
I
yeah,
am.
yep.
Maybe it would help me to not have one. Hmm? I don't know why it would help. With
I
that.
don't see how it possibly could.
You know, you never know until you try. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. Hey, it's like you're always saying. It's never too late to be green.
I do say that,
You
but that
do,
has nothing
see?
to do with runny nose.
What do you mean? Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
Well, shit. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, plan B. It's fine. I mean, you can always take it out, you know?
That's true.
Or maybe that would like spur me to figure out, you know, like why is my nose so runny? I don't know. Do I need like allergy shots or something?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
Now, here's an idea. You can do a test run. You know how they like make those clip-on earrings? I wonder if they make, clip-on.
Clip-on nose rings.
Yeah,
I mean, I bet they probably do.
they probably do. And like that's going to be in a lot of ways the same situation of having this object, in your nose. And it'll give you an idea of like how it would feel, what kind of issues it would have, things like that, or if it would be perfectly fine. And if it is, then you could go for the real deal.
That's true. That is true. That's a good idea.
The way I see it, any opportunity to save yourself from getting holes in your body that you end up not wanting, take it.
Hmm. Could be. Could be. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yep. Yep.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's the biggest deterrent so far is because I've gotten so many holes in my body that I that I didn't want slash had to get.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem the time to get a voluntary one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think that's enough for this one for now. I really like the way this piece is turning out.
Hell yes. But yeah, I agree. You have definitely gotten enough that when you look at it, you will know exactly what you're looking at,
Yep.
and you'll be able to finish it at any time. Or don't finish it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It is good enough as like a concept.
Yeah. But I probably will go back and finish them because I actually
Yeah.
really like the way these pieces are looking.
Yeah. And well, I'm saying like painting like this doesn't feel like work, you know?
It doesn't. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Feels good. It's kind of therapeutic. You know, kind of like art is probably supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
weird looking thumb. Too
Uh-oh.
late to change it. I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah, good.
Okay. It's part of the art style. Everyone has
Mhm.
weird thumbs. Hmm. That's excusable, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's just part of my weird thumb style. Everyone back off. Oh god, I just remembered that DJ night.
Yeah, that was great.
God, that was so good. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this? Finally. Because I'm so tired of like seeing, it's always some kind of DJ situation, and it's usually like two early 20 something girls. One of them
Mhm.
is DJing, and the other one appears to just be like chewing gum and hanging out.
Mhm.
Or it's like some 50-year-old like Ukrainian guy
Yep.
who's like very scientifically like tweaking knobs and shit. This was
Mhm.
just a fucking night in plate mail.
Hell yeah.
Really good. Finally, a DJ for me, you know?
Mhm.
Thank God. You know what?
What?
Really too bad that we didn't have time to play YY World tonight.
Yeah.
Still so intrigued.
I know, me too.
Especially now that we've seen some small amount of success.
Mhm.
Oh, more. More success. What is this from the inside of one of the places.
Yes. Yeah, there was like a scene of some kind of stone structure that she was looking inside of.
God, can you imagine how this game, like, just how much of it would just be like stone structures and trees and like leaves on the ground,
I know. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
ivy and rocks.
Yeah. Just, us.
Just our whole thing, just right there,
Mm-hmm.
far as the eye can see. And it's also basically like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
They could use more foliage though. Aside from that, yeah, just big fantasy ass fields.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I don't know what kind of perspective I have going on with the curvature.
It's a fisheye lens. Everything looks better through a fisheye lens. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, I've heard that. But,
Do you believe it?
it's not true.
Sometimes it's true though. But
mean,
sometimes it's not everything.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing from like to see that in like every third music video in the 90s.
Yep.
It's just like fisheye lens and the person like bopping their face toward it.
Yep. 1 in 3.
Come on. Like the camera shop in Hollywood was just having a blowout sale on fisheye lenses. Everyone was getting those things. Gotta go. These are priced to move. You kidding me? We can't sleep on these fisheye lenses. How much use we're gonna get out of this? 1 out of 3.
Yep.
Just bopping. Just like snout punching the camera. Get out of here. Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Some pretty basic shading down. I think I'm gonna leave it pretty basic.
Good.
the art style. I'm not gonna continue smoothing it out. Okay, alright. There we go. No, stop it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see it, but you're probably done with the shade. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here, I'll show it to you. If I show it to you, then it's like, oh no, there's a part that's not good.
Oh.
Like legitimately. Still got that big Piccolo energy.
Good. Let's see.
Don't want to lose that.
Oh yeah, that's super done. Super done. That looks good.
Thank you. Give it a little lighting. Guess I'll save it. Hmm. I don't know how people who aren't artists ever become like streamers or anything really. I guess what I'm saying is I don't know how people who aren't artists survive on the internet.
Money.
Yeah, money, I
They
guess.
just
Yes.
pay artists to do any kind of promotional material they need.
It's like a lot.
Well, I mean, it's a big of an investment for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. I bet in those situations you really think hard before rebranding.
Oh, God, seriously. Yeah, that would
We can just do it.
cost, yeah, that would cost a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess all the time that they don't spend doing art, they can spend doing jobs
Mm-hmm.
to make money to buy art.
Yep.
Fair. I could have just done that. Like, hired a friend who's good at stuff like this
Mm-hmm.
instead of me like stumbling my way through it. Be like, hey, draw me, but like this.
Yeah, I mean, you could have, but
Um,
there's a certain amount of fulfillment from doing it yourself.
there is that. And also, it's the sort of thing where sometimes I'm not sure what I want until I do
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, because if I had hired somebody and just been like, hey, I'm rebranding, they'd be like, cool, what do you want? I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
shit, hold on, I forgot. That's a thing you need to know. Let me get
Yep.
back to you. I just need to do it myself first. Oh, fuck.
Well, it's done now.
Oops, sorry. Well, I guess I won't be needing your services after all.
Did you have to pay the $25 harassment fine?
Oh, is that a thing? I should have one of those.
I don't think it's a thing, but you can make it a thing.
God, I should. I'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
They
me.
contact you and like they don't know what they want. They just like, never mind.
Oh,
Well, you
seriously.
owe me for my time.
Yeah, well, it's just like going to a lawyer and you're like, you have to pay the consultation fee.
Yeah,
Same
it's
deal.
true. Yeah.
My time is not worthless. Despite what on some days I may tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Those days I'm lying.
Yep.
Yeah. One light source done. You're doing a hell of a job with this this style for it not being something that you do a lot.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with how it's going, cause yeah, going in, I was expecting a disaster.
No way, no way.
I just like had only messed with a style like this a little bit back in like 2009.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's also just, I mean, it's true. It's just mostly like a decent, solid knowledge of shadows and lighting.
yeah, that's all it is really. You're just doing the shadows without the lines.
And a responsive, good brush helps.
Yes. Yes. 100%. Tired of those brushes. I can't pick up a damn phone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I call them and I'm like, no answer. Shit.
Must be
I need
fucking.
a. Must be. God. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That brush must be fucking.
Yep.
That's not what I need. I need a responsive brush. Someone who picks up the damn phone and treats me like a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Must be fucking. God. You say fucking so rarely that when you say it, it like takes a second for it to register.
I'm glad I have this power.
Yeah, I know I'm not the first person who said that to you.
No.
It is definitely true.
I know how to charge my meter.
Alright, alright. Hell yeah. Charge it up. Vinny is charging their meter right now. I wanna just come back later. Oh, I can feel my meds starting to kick in, but I'm not ready.
Aw. It is late though. It's getting about that time.
I'm not ready. I haven't blown up the moon yet.
Yeah, no. But hey, the moon will be there tomorrow, and then it won't be, so it's fine.
Then it won't be. It'll never be there again. Unless fucking Vegeta comes and makes his own moon somehow. Almost done. Once I'm done, it won't be on my mind while I should be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to deal with the dubstep fan.
Yep.
You know, dubstep fan 99.
Yeah.
my internet stalker.
Uh-huh. Try, just out of curiosity, try focusing in on it and changing it to a different genre of music.
like rubstep?
Yeah, exactly like that. Just like the wizards would do.
Mm-hmm. How about tubstep?
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub. This is such a ridiculous name.
It is. I love it.
Ah. Like that with the trees in the background.
Thanks.
Yeah, good.
God, why didn't I start doing things like this sooner? I love atmospheric pieces like this.
I don't know. Why? Why didn't you?
That's what I want to know.
Well, I can't tell you. Only you can answer that.
No, I can't.
Oh, shit. Hmm. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I
things
agree.
going on.
Yeah, you've got a real talent for this.
Thanks. And what's funny is I always kind of shied away from painting backgrounds because I thought, like, it just sounded too hard. I just didn't do it.
You did this in like an hour.
This one, yeah. Yeah, this one actually went pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah, huh? With no references or anything.
Nope.
So, what's your excuse now?
I guess I have none. I guess I have to keep doing this.
You'd better, unless you want me to stop.
I
I don't think you want that.
don't think I do.
Yeah. You just watch it.
I will.
Cool. Good.
Also, with the way that I ended up starting my sketching technique in general, where, like, kinda in a way, carving out something, going in just painting a figure actually feels pretty intuitive.
Yeah. Yeah, like the way you're doing this. And very it's very similar. God, very similar to the way that I've been doing sketches recently.
Yes, definitely.
And it's yeah, I don't know, it's very just relaxing to do because it's just so low stakes, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
You can just
yeah.
do anything. There's no fuck up. You can
Mm-mm.
never fuck. And
Yeah,
great.
that's true.
Love that.
Everything's going over there.
Good. I'm cleaning up some of the shading a little bit after doing the lights. And then I think it'll be good to go.
Nice.
Show you how it's looking right now.
Need to quick.
Our DMs are just this over and over.
Yeah. Let me screenshot this.
Mm-hmm.
Paste it.
Mm.
Oh, that looks so cool. The highlights add a lot too. Damn, that's awesome. The little fire in the eyes adds a lot too.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Wondering if now that it's big and giant, if the J needs something. I don't know. Like I like how blank it is, but
Uh-huh.
I guess that would depend largely on the background. I don't know what the background's gonna look like. Hmm. don't know, something like this might be too much. And down like a gradient. Although it's kind of appropriate. I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad though.
Yeah. I just
Like-
figure it out.
Yeah, I like the look. I do. Gradients are always hard when it's just a gradient alone. Like,
Yeah.
I always feel like it needs something, either like a pattern or something. Like, I do that on my other account a lot. Like, even if you just do some like basic shapes like geometry and like, you know, have that
Yeah.
overlay, like it works fine.
It-
You could do like a city sort of thing. You could do just blocks of some kind, but like it breaks up that gradient pattern and makes it look a little less cheap.
I can do the I'll use my the pattern I made for my overlay background.
Yeah.
Probably have that around. Yeah, here it is. I can't see it. It's behind a gradient. There we go. Oh yeah. Think I should overlay it, or
I think overlay would probably work. If that seems too much, you could always do soft light, but I think overlay would probably work.
snipping tool has been failing me recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes I go to take a new snip and it just like highlights all my monitors and with a yellow border and then doesn't actually like do the thing I want it to do.
Oh. I know the yellow border thing is like a Windows system thing that shows like what screens are being captured.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why the snip tool would trigger that though. That's
Well,
strange.
it's like or rather, now it's snip and sketch. It's not a snipping tool anymore, I guess. But
You know
So,
what
I
I
mean-
would suggest to you? I
hmm,
would suggest grabbing the older snip tool. Because I think
I
you can
used to
replace
have
it. I
Got
think you
rid
can
of it.
replace. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah, what do I have right now? Pretty sure it's just. No, mine's snip and sketch as well.
Mhm. So when you go to do a new snip, it's just like real quick. You just see the borders flash.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that too, yes.
Yeah, and then it goes away.
Okay. Yeah, I
Mm.
see that too. Yeah, that breaks it up perfectly. That looks really good, actually. Shit, that's great.
What do you think of the color?
I think the color works well. It doesn't clash with anything. You get some purple, red, brown tones going on with you, so that works well with the blue. Yeah, I think that works well.
Cool.
You could try some other colors if you wanted to, but I think that one works.
Yeah, the only other, I just put a hue filter over it. The only other color that looks remotely as good is like a green, but that doesn't really look that good. So here we are.
Here we are.
Here I am.
Uh, hmm. One more thing, I think. Like I want to add a little gradient to the hot scramble.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's probably a good idea.
Just to make it look a little more dynamic. Okay. Hey, hot scramble.
Hell yeah.
Fucking thing.
I'm thinking this is it. This is good.
This is the one.
Yep.
Might be right. I changed my Discord name.
Did you ask if you should?
Yeah. Start there.
I think that would be the safest place to start. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I'm gonna wait. I forgot. I have something time sensitive that I should not change my name yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like at a
Yeah.
meeting or something, or
Yeah. Possibly. But next week it'll be fine.
okay.
But I can still get people prepped.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri said, I think of eggs.
Yep. Did you post the image in Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You know, still really like Yuri.
Yeah. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is our war. Street Fighter 4.
I don't want to hear that.
Hey, do you have any Eiffel 65 my console?
I don't, sorry.
Damn. PlayStation. PlayStation. Bloody raw. X-Files. Hmm?
The fact that X-Files made it into the list. Like, I know it was like an early title, but still.
It's weirdly catchy though.
Mm-hmm. How did I manage to get her face more detailed in the super small shot than I'm managing to do here, where she's way closer? I think one thing that's going to help is I need to move some of this hair out of her face.
Yeah.
That's helping. So now that that's done, is it time for bed?
Yeah, it probably should be.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound tired.
I am. I'm about to fall over.
Yeah, alright. You get to bed.
Okay, you gonna keep streaming?
No, you know what? I think I'm probably going to end it here.
Mm.
Thank you, Goemon. Think I'm gonna end it here. I might still work on it a little bit, but I'm not worried about streaming anymore right now.
Yeah.
And of course, thanks for watching. Yeah, I will catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.